Once upon a time, this story happened in a cave in the middle of faraway Sahara Desert. There was a magic lamp that looked nothing different from others. However, whoever owned it could command the genie living inside the lamp. Thus, all their wishes could come true.
It's so boring. It's been over 300 years since I served the last owner. Since then, no one has found this lamp to help me go out to play.
Suddenly, a breeze blew. Seemed very happy. The genie then disappeared from the lamp. The man quickly appeared in the middle of the cave. In front of him was a young man named Aladdin.
Hello, my master. I am a genie who has lived in this lamp for more than 300 years. As you have just let me free, I will do whatever you want.
A genie? Really? What you've said is true, isn't it?
Of course, my master. I will meet all your demands. How could you come here?
It's a very long story.
Aladdin began to recall his past. He was such a poor boy whose father passed away prematurely. Living in poverty, he had no choice but to steal money to earn his living. One day, a magician came and asked him to do one thing with a good deal.
Aladdin, I have heard about you as a great thief in this kingdom. If you help me to do this work, I will give you so much money that you can live in wealth for the rest of your life.
Being a kind man, he didn't want to continue stealing, so he agreed with the magician's request.
What does he want me to do? Well, just try one last time and I will give up. I don't want to be a thief like this forever.
After that, the magician took Aladdin to a mysterious cave in the middle of the desert. He asked Aladdin to sneak into the cave.
Aladdin, enter that cave. Remember not to touch anything except the lamp in the middle of the cave. Once you can take it, quickly come here and give it to me.
Because Aladdin had agreed with the magician, he snuck into the cave to find the lamp for him. But Aladdin didn't know that he was in danger. If anything in the cave was repositioned, the cave entrance would collapse immediately. Many had perished there, but the magician didn't tell Aladdin that secret. Going inside, Aladdin was stunned by many gems and treasures there, and he saw an old lamp was placed in the middle of the cave.
Why does he only need a little lamp, but not these jewels? Or did he not know about the large amount of treasure inside?
After he obtained the lamp, the whole cave started shaking. Aladdin quickly returned to the entrance, raised the lamp, and asked the magician to bring him up.
Sir, I've got the lamp for you. It seems like the cave is about to collapse. Please throw the rope down and pull me up, then I'll give you the lamp. No one is allowed to know about this magic lamp's secret, so I can't let him live. It's time to annihilate him. Great! First, give me the lamp, and then I will drop the rope and pull you up. Why does he want me to give him the lamp first? What's wrong with pulling me and the lamp up at the same time? Or is he intending to do something? No, you have to pull me up first, then I will give you this lamp. You jerk, give me the lamp or you'll have to stay in that cave for the rest of your life. Never, do not try to fool me.
No sooner had Aladdin finished speaking his last words, the cave door slammed down and locked him inside the dark cave.
You jerk! If you weren't an infamous thief, never a guy like you would have the privilege of coming down there to take the magic lamp. Now you dare to provoke me. You will have to be dying inside the cave. There will be many people can do this job for me.
Not giving up, Aladdin searched everywhere inside the cave to find a way to escape. However, he couldn't find out any exit except for the one locked down by the rocks. It was getting dark, and Aladdin was also really tired. Not knowing what else to do, he lighted the lamp to illuminate. When he rubbed the lamp, the genie suddenly appeared.
That's what happened. Now I just want to go home. My mother must be very worried. Could you help me do that?
That's really simple to me, my master, as you wish.
The genie swung his hand magically. Then a smoke swirled, much to the surprise of Aladdin. In an instant, he could leave the cave and stand in front of his house.
Hooray! I was home already! So unbelievable!
Since then, Aladdin got anything he wished. He no longer had to steal anything as he used to. Because of his wealth, he could also use much of his properties to help the poor people in his kingdom. Aladdin met the genie every day. The genie cherished him so much because Aladdin reminded him of his youth, when the genie always desired to discover everything in this world.
Master, do you know? When I was as young as you are now, I was also curious and wanted to discover new things all the time. And that was also the beginning of my mission to become a genie.
Really? Well, I think as we are young, we should go discover many interesting things out there. But I want to tell you this.
What is it, Master?
From now on, just treat me like a family member by calling me Aladdin. I'm not comfortable with being called Master.
Thank you, Master. Oh, no. Thank you, Aladdin.
One day, while Aladdin was walking on the street, he saw Princess Jasmine passing by.
The princess is coming. Everyone, kneel. Close all stalls quickly. Whoever dares to look at the princess will be executed.
Aladdin was very curious. He hid behind a stall to see the princess. Right after looking at her beautiful face, he knew that he had a crush on the princess. As always, Aladdin confided to the genie that he really wanted to marry Princess Jasmine. But how could a commoner marry the noble princess?
Oh, Aladdin, I can help you be qualified enough to marry the princess, but that doesn't mean you would win her heart.
What should I do then?
You should be beside the princess, know more about her and win her affection. Don't just use properties. Those things are just important once you win her heart. I have one thing which can help you win her heart more easily.
In order to help Aladdin, the genie gave him a magic carpet so that he could easily approach the princess. Every day, Aladdin flew to the balcony of the princess's room by that carpet and talked to her. The princess was really surprised by Aladdin's appearance on the first night. Who are you? How did you come here?
Princess, I'm Aladdin, just a normal person who fortunately has a flying magic carpet. Since I have admired you for so long, I took a risk to come here.
Really? What an amazing carpet. You make me so curious. Gradually, the princess turned to be so eager to meet Aladdin in the evening. Aladdin brought her a whole new world with his stories. With the romantic trips on the magic carpet to travel around the kingdom, which a princess in the Forbidden Palace had never experienced. Then they gradually fell in love with each other. Seeing them being happy like that, the genie contentedly smiled, like a father always did when he saw his son is happy. Then Aladdin brought countless gold and silver chests to propose the princess, and was accepted by the king. Their wedding was held solemnly inside Aladdin's castle, which the genie had made for him. However, the magician appeared intrudingly on that day.
Aladdin, you insolent! You should have died in that cave. Turns out you have already known the secret of the lamp. All right, the traitor, I'll teach you a lesson.
He disguised himself as a lamp seller who exchanged old lamps for new ones. Then he pushed the lamp cart to the front door of Aladdin's palace and said,
Exchange an old lamp for a new one at a low price.
Aladdin's lamp in the room is too old. I have to get him a new one. The innocent Princess Jasmine had been deceived. The evil magician immediately rubbed the lamp to call the genie. He immediately appeared.
Hello, Master. I am a genie. I will fulfill all your wishes.
Haha, well, you slave. I want to own this castle, and it must be in the middle of the desert so that no one can find out.
As you wish, Master.
Aladdin returned and realized that his castle had turned an empty land.
Oh my, where is my castle? What happened?
Being announced that the castle and his daughter had disappeared, the king summoned Aladdin to the palace.
Aladdin, what did you do to my daughter? If you don't bring her back in 3 days, you'll be executed.
It's certainly the magician who is the culprit. As he knew that I have the lamp, he came back for revenge. I will find you, you cruel magician.
Fortunately, Aladdin still kept the magic carpet. He used it to search for his castle around the kingdom. Finally, he found it located in the middle of the desert. Since being kidnapped by the magician, Princess Jasmine had been so depressed that she didn't even say a single word. Because of that, the magician got so angry. Aladdin snuck into the castle, and he managed to find Jasmine's room. Seeing him, she was both surprised and happy so much. Aladdin, how could you come here? I'm sorry, I was so foolish. I got tricked by that magician. He planned to punish the cruel magician with Jasmine. He asked Jasmine to put sleeping pills into the magician's drink so that he could get the magic lamp back.
Don't cry, Jasmine. As long as I'm here, you'll be fine. Now I need your help. This is an anesthetic potion. I need you to mix it with the magician's wine so that I'll get the magic lamp back.
That evening, in the dinner, Jasmine smiled and pretended to be very joyful with the magician, which made him really happy. Sir, can you have a drink with me? At least you treated me very well.
Haha, of course. I will do anything my Jasmine wants.
After drinking the wine, the magician immediately fell asleep. Then, Aladdin appeared and took the magic lamp.
Ah, Aladdin, it is great to see you again. I did think that I was going to be that magician's slave forever.
It's me! Genie, please bring the palace back and lock this magician up in the cave in the middle of the desert for life to prevent him from returning here for revenge.
Aladdin, everything will be as you wish.
In the blink of an eye, the magician was trapped inside a desolate cave and unable to find a way out. When he woke up and realized what happened, he shouted,
No! No way I can lose to that wretched Aladdin! No!
Since then, Aladdin lived happily with Princess Jasmine and the genie forever after.